Hey everybody, Mike here again. AZ Gardener. Date is December 12th, Thursday. Just out here in the garden looking around at my plants, and I wanted to show you my favorite variety of tomato and why it's my favorite. So, in the view here, what you can see, this is one tomato plant. That's it. So it's pretty large. It's one plant. I'm gonna say this thing is about, it's probably 6 foot, maybe 5 or 6 foot wide, and a good 5 or 6 foot tall. So from the planter, the variety is Sweet 100, and the reason why it's my favorite is every time I've grown this variety, it's very prolific. So it produces a ton of fruit, and they're really sweet. They're small, so they're bite-sized. You can pick them, continuously produces. You can continuously pick for a long time. The other benefit to this variety is the reason I don't really like the larger varieties, you can do Roma or Better Boy, and some people have success with those. The problem is, if you live in the valley like I do, you probably have birds. And birds are a big problem with tomatoes out here, and any kind of fruit for that matter. So the larger tomatoes, when I've grown them, they'll be getting to almost ripe, or just when they get ripe, the birds will come in and pick a big hole in them. So, and then you basically ruin your tomato. They'll start to rot or whatever. So this plant, the benefit of it is when the birds do get one, they take one and they take off with it. But it's so prolific, it produces such an abundance that they can't eat all of them. So when it really goes into production, it'll be totally flush with tomatoes. There's just no way they can eat them all. So I don't care if they take few. So this variety is my favorite for that reason. So if you live in the valley like I do, you got a lot of birds, there you go. So just grow enough for them and grow enough for you, I guess. So the other thing is it grows very large, and very fast. So this was grown, I planted this one in the fall from just a small plant. I got it at, I want to say A&P Nursery. I find they have some of the best prices, guys, so I don't get paid by those guys, but I really dig A&P. The best prices for, little 3-packs or 6-packs of any of your veggies for that matter. Peppers and tomato varieties especially, I've been buying them from them for years. So really like their prices. You go to some of the big box stores and you're gonna pay the same for one plant at Home Depot or Lowe's that you're gonna get 6 of them at A&P. So anyway, check A&P out. Dig that. I really dig that nursery. And yeah, so anyway, that's the variety. It is Sweet 100. Let me see if I can get a shot of some of the tomatoes forming on this right now. They're not quite ready yet, but if we get in here, you can kind of see. There's some going in there, but got a lot of flowers all over it. And pretty soon here, this thing's gonna be loaded up. So hopefully we don't get any frost. That'll tend to mess them up, so you have to cover them. But other than that, that's my favorite tomato variety to grow here in the desert, and give you a couple reasons why. All right, bye.